Welcome to another episode of
Sorry, we're canceled. And before I even start, forget.
You would say your name.
Well, they know my name. I'm BT.
Not the new
BT.
listeners.
And
I'm Dion Curry.
and I want to say a big RIP to Troy Davis. I had to get that out of my head first before we start. Troy Davis was a local comic in Indy who no one has said a bad word about. And Troy Davis was a good man. And he passed away yesterday, so R.I.P. to Troy Davis. We had some good times. You remember Troy?
Yeah, Troy was one of the first local comics to give me the stamp of approval, if you will. And
Fucking good dude.
he will be missed.
People say that shit like, but seriously, nobody ever had a bad word to say about Troy Davis. I mean, that dude was, he was a good dude.
He was a comics comic too, you know.
He's and just a really good guy. I mean, he knew what he was. He was a bricklayer, right? Yeah. He built the Joker stage, rebuilt it, didn't ask for a dime because he did it for comedy. And R.I.P. to Troy Davis, man. And to his, and I feel bad for his daughter, so say some good things. She said he held on for her birthday, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It was funny, man. I got that. I was leaving like a dummy. I was leaving Spain. I was leaving Valencia. I was in Valencia, Spain. So I was from Valencia to Barcelona, Barcelona to Philadelphia, Philadelphia to here. Well, it was Monday, so I got on the plane, and I flew into Barcelona, and then I looked at the ticket, and I wasn't leaving until the next day. I said, fuck. So I had to spend the night in Barcelona. So on the way, for some reason, I thought I was kind of mad. I go, why his daughter was acting like he was already dead when he wasn't? And, I go, he could still pull through whatever. And then right before we left Philadelphia last night, right before we're taking off, we're going on the runway literally, and I looked at the Facebook, and I go, fuck. And he had passed away. So, yeah. And then right there, and I was all sad, and then I swear to God, this is why you need comics. I was looking at this, my boy, Adam Hunter, and he goes, man, times are so bad, Minnie Mouse is starting her OnlyFans account. And that made me laugh. And I go, that's why you need comics, man, if I can get your head off that shit. So.
I don't know if you know this about hospice or not, but once you get on it, you don't get off it.
My dad did. I mean, seriously, my dad was in hospice. I didn't realize it either. We thought, because I remember my uncle saying, hey, you need to come down. I said, okay. So.
How long was he in hospice?
Fuck, I don't know. I know when I got there, I was like, fuck. And I be goddamn, man, he fucking pulled out of it.
He saw your ass, was like, nah.
Yeah, boy.
Still got shit to teach this
Yeah.
nigga.
So that's basically what it was, man. My dad got out of hospice. But yeah, it's like, when you hear hospice, you go, fuck.
I'm glad you brought this up because last night over mic, I was shooting the shit in the green room with Brooks and a couple other comics. And we get on to talking about our dads or whatever, his dad's passed, my dad's passed. And for my 29th birthday, for my dad's birthday, who's on July 29th, it was his 64th birthday. And I was like, what you want for your birthday, Pops? And he was like, oh, yeah, I would love these purple drapes. They help block out the sun because he had skin cancer real bad. And, I want these purple drapes to block out the sun. And in my head, I'm thinking, you died, right? He went to hospice a few weeks later, and he was like, did you give me those drapes? I'm like, nigga, you ain't never going back. Why would I buy you drapes you're not going to use? You don't need.
You didn't say they're in the mail.
I'm not finna lie to this nigga. No.
You just said, hey, they're in the mail. Matter of fact, hold on. Fuck. No. You could have humored him.
It was one of those things with that. You know you're not going back there, right? You know you're not going back there, right?
I ain't gonna lie. Okay, because you brought it up, I'm gonna laugh at it. That's funny as fuck.
It's hilarious. That's terrible.
No, it's funny, man. But that's how I hope shit happens.
But if you knew my dad, because he got a kick out of it.
Yeah, I think that's funny.
how my dad. Well, he was the type of person who's like, you ain't finna use it. Why would I buy it? You know, he was that type of dude.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
he appreciated the humor in that moment.
I think that's funny as fuck to me.
Yeah.
I remember they said that when Bob Hope was on his deathbed, he go, hey Pop, his sons were like, hey Pop, where do you want us to bury you? And he goes, surprise me. But I think that's what you should look at it because, man, I remember just being at an early age, before we went to bed, my mom goes, you know you're born to die, right? I mean, you know you're born
Jesus.
Good night, son. Just click.
Damn.
What the fuck?
What?
I mean, I swear to
What kind
God.
of hopes and dreams can you have after that conversation?
I swear to God, I was no more than 6, 7, or 8 at the most. And she just goes, you know we're born to die, right? Click. I was like, what the
This
fuck?
is the last time you see the light. Good night.
I mean, and then my dad was always, hey, shit, you live, you die. That's how life is, shit, boy. I mean, and that's how he would talk. I'm like, all right.
Damn, I'm glad I'm not from Oklahoma.
No, I'm glad you ain't in my
wonder
family.
Y'all be bombing people.
Hey, no. Our family was some fucking hardcore, just fucking to the point. Just, hey, listen,
Jesus.
we ain't gonna sugarcoat shit.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's the timing of it. Is
Yeah.
good
When you're-
night. Like, whoa, what the fuck? You live, you die.
You live, you die, boy. No, mom goes, you know, we're born to die, right? Good night. No kiss, good night, and nothing. You know we're born to die.
It's
Good
like
night.
the Cuban Missile Crisis. What kind of fucking shit is that? What do you mean? Explain it further, please. Nah, go to bed.
Fuck, man. I mean, that's. I think the first time dealing with death was like my grandpa, my first grandpa died, and I remember that, and that was like kind of a blow. I was in junior college and I had to go home. I remember that shit.
It's cool you got to meet your grandfather.
Both of them was cool.
Not me.
Like really?
Nope.
Really?
The guy who I thought was my grandfather growing up, not even related to him. My mom,
Lie dear?
he's a stepdad.
So why she say he was your grandpa?
I don't fucking, because that was her dad, but it wasn't her biological dad, if that makes sense. He pretty much raised her, but
Why do people?
he was light skinned, my mom was kind of light skinned, so it made
She was
sense.
kind of light skinned. Was she like a dark beige? Like Obama during the first period, the first four?
My mom's, in the first four, yeah.
The first four,
Yeah,
Obama,
yeah. He
okay.
lighted up a little bit.
Yeah, okay. And then the last four, he was a little darker, wasn't he? He wasn't like me dark, but he was
Well,
like.
that was because he was on vacation. He had to work no more, so the nigga went to the beach.
He was like he wasn't like Malik
Michelle?
Yellow, but he was right.
I'm getting my tan back.
I don't want to do this shit anymore. Fuck it.
I hold these truths to be self-evident. That the reason we are going to the beach is hope. I hope to put my sand print on your booty cheeks. You know, when you dip your hand in the sand, put it on your wife's cheeks, it's a sand print. I like it. If I could run again, that's what I'd run on. Every natural.
I'm waiting. I know. I was like, he's gonna get out of the hole. No, he ain't. He never got out of the hole.
I'm sorry.
You lost the first 3 rounds, and
I
after
was
that,
like, what the fuck am I talking about?
I was waiting.
It's a sand print.
I was
Shut
waiting.
the fuck up. You should have said, shut the fuck up.
No, there ain't no black president to help you with. So, a black dignitary from Nigeria. What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? You are the whitest black president I have ever seen. Fuck, man. I mean, you gotta deal with death like that. You know? I mean, you just have to deal with it.
You know, it's one of those things, man, where it's different for every person.
Of course.
Depending upon, like, some people experience death very early, and then some people don't experience it until much later in life. And then it, like, kind of stacks. And so it's like you haven't grieved your entire life, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, 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 all my friends and, you know, older relatives are dying, and it's just like one after another. And I don't, you know, I was one of the former people who, you know, I experienced grief at an early age. And so.
What was the first one that really affected you, though? Like the one you go, oh, shit. Because, you know, like you said, sometimes it's late, but when it does, but there's that one that shocks you to the system and goes, oh, fuck.
That would probably be my Uncle Herman.
What is that?
Because it put into perspective my grandmother's age, and because that was her brother, her younger brother, second to youngest brother, and Uncle Herman was a great human being. He helped a lot of people, and his funeral was emotional. But just watching my grandmother bury her brother and seeing how that affected her, like it really,
Yeah. Ironically, that was where like I realized, okay, I want to be a comic, because it was my great granddad. We went down to I used to hate going down because we had they had they still had outhouses, I think, or whatever. And they had to get the water. The water was always dirty, and I never wanted to take a bath there. And I hated going down there. We could call him Big Daddy. Go down and see Big Daddy, and I hated this shit. And he was cool. I just don't remember talking to him. He was cool, but he was so old that, and so he died. So we all went down there, and I just remember everybody's kind of crying, which I don't know why, he's like in his 90s, but everybody was crying. He's in his 90s. He escaped
to go.
He escaped slavery. You know what I mean? Like, I think he was little, I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't even know about that shit. Anyway, so I'm sitting there going, I know he didn't get no reparations, but anyway, I just know we were at the church, and everybody was like, and I knocked over a pew. He said, BAM! Right? And everybody looked, and they all kind of snickered and laughed, and I was like, okay, I think I'll be a comic. If I can make somebody laugh at a funeral, inside the funeral when everybody's like,
how old were you?
Old enough to know that I think I'm gonna be a comic because I made people laugh at the funeral. Seriously. I was old enough. It wasn't like I was, goo goo gaga running around with shit in my pants. You know what I mean?
No, I was 4 when I made that decision.
What?
To be a comic.
Oh, 4?
Yeah.
I was fighting it. Like, remember that episode of Gilligan's Island where there was that big ass landmine from the war that was there? And
I never watched Gilligan's Island.
Anyway, he had that necklace and he go like this. He resisted it, but they couldn't help but it was like a magnet, and they all was stuck to it. That's what comedy was for me. I was like, I can't be a comic, but I knew that's what I wanted to do. Because every time HBO had that free weekend, I'd watch Richard Pryor. Every time. And I just remember going to my Aunt Rosetta's house. We loved Aunt Rosetta because Aunt Rosetta had the newest house. She did. She had the newest house, and she had.
Beat you by a year, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, they went from like a trailer park. It wasn't even a trailer park. It was like a trailer to oh shit. You know how women are. Rosetta got a new house. You know what I mean? So we go to Rosetta's house, and it had this is Oklahoma, but they had central heat, air conditioning. Oh shit. You don't have to hang the shit out the window. You know what I mean? It comes through the ground. That's how Oklahoma we are. Are you serious? We gotta take our shoes off, we gotta take our shoes off before we walk in the house. Damn, they living nice. So seriously.
Don't ever go to Japan.
So we went over there, and it was like a new house, and it was a new addition. And man, I remember I was watching Richard Pryor over there, and it was a big barbecue because my Aunt Rosetta, she was dating. Do you remember Wayman Tisdale?
Yeah.
Okay, his high school basketball coach.
Wayman Tisdale was an NBA basketball player.
Yeah, from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Jazz musician.
Yeah, he was great. Anyway, his high school basketball coach, his brother was dating my aunt. So, I know, right?
Wait a minute.
His basketball coach from high school ended up going to,
a completely random famous person's high school basketball coach's brother was dating your aunt.
So I got, that kind of, so, yeah.
What the fuck? Why would you just say, what?
We were rolling big time back then, bro. If I go to a University of Oklahoma
It's a high school coach.
The high school
brother.
coach. But
what accolades does this nigga have?
Listen, when he went to OU, he brought his high school basketball coach with him.
But that's his brother.
So his brother could get the hookup.
What the fuck? What does his brother do, nigga? Work at O'Reilly's?
I don't know. But even if he did, hey, you know how much a starter costs? He can still hook us up. His name was Mims. We used to love some Mims. But I think my aunt fucked it up, I think. Anyway, we had the best barbecue. When you were a kid, all that shit was great.
Was it Aunt Black?
Huh?
Aunt Black?
Oh, I mean Big Black?
Big Black.
Yeah, because my fat ass aunt, the one that yeah. My dad's friend called, I love Big Black. I love Big Black. And I was like, really? You like Zale? You know what I mean? Big Black, but I give her credit. I think she was actually the prettiest of the sisters. Even though my mom was pretty, Zaya was big and black, but she was pretty. Like she was like black, like Wesley Snipes black. But she had that smooth skin and lazy as fuck. But she was, man. But my dad's friend go, I love big black. She was like Malik basically, like, but she was bigger than Malik. And sorry, Malik, but as a woman, that's terrible. But she was bigger than Malik.
Nobody knows what Malik looks like.
Thank God. And she was, and my dad's friend loved it. He goes, man, I love big black. My dad was like, my dad was like,
you know
really?
what I love?
What?
When you go to Sorry We're Canceled.
Nice transition.
If I hadn't fucked it up, go to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. Become a Cancel Crew member for as low as $6, right? $6.
$6.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it is fucking fantastic. Honestly, because a cup of coffee at Starbucks is what, $6.52?
Yeah, something like that if you drink that shit. And then you can get a bonus episode a month. You also get early access to the episode. So become a Cancel Crew member. $6.
And thanks for the positive feedback for the last episode, because honestly, I thought it was great because I think people see that that there's no bullshit in what we do, and they could tell I was pissy. But same time with that,
You were very pissy.
But same time with that though, we totally skipped out on is that was Thanksgiving weekend. Not one of us has said, hey man, how was your Thanksgiving? I mean, you know what I mean? Not one of us goes, hey, what was Thanksgiving like in Spain? And I didn't say, hey, did you guys eat any?
Because you was like, man, I'm trying to get some pussy. Y'all niggas didn't tell me we was podcasting, even though you did tell me we was podcasting.
And I went back to the party, and I walked in at 4:15. The fucking place gonna close at 5. I walked in, still think, you know what? I'm still gonna try to get that dick. And I walked in, and hardly anybody was there. But I got a podcast guest for tomorrow for Tales, and she's really like on paper. She's somebody that we match up perfect. Like she does she works on films, and she also is big into motorsports. And I'm like, oh shit. She was cool. I was dancing with her. She was like, oh shit. And I thought, it wasn't. But we had the same kind of interest. I can't wait to talk to her. You never know.
How old is this young lady? How old is she?
No, she's like a woman. Like she got to be at least 42.
Like a woman.
No, she had
no idea what age you were going to
okay, she got to be at least 34 to 42.
She like a woman.
Yeah, like she goes to bed early.
Woman. I like a woman.
No, she got to be at least
like a
40.
woman.
I say at least 42. The kind of woman that goes to bed early when I should go to bed, but I don't. That kind of woman. Seriously. Like, she was like, I'm like.
So she's too old for you is what you're trying to get to.
Man, but I like that maturity. I'm like, oh shit, because we were talking and I said something that made her go, okay, DM me. And she's got that, that accent. Okay, DM, man, let's see if we're going to be on your podcast. And I was like, yeah, I got it. But it was cool, man. I can't wait. Talk to her about.
What was she doing at the party at 4:15 when all the
partying like everybody else was? And she was.
Everybody went home.
They were getting that party was from 11 till 5 a.m. And I went back to the motherfucker. Remember, I got off the thing at 3:52, and I said, you know what? I'm still going. But here's the funny part. I thought, okay, ain't nobody. Okay, I didn't pick up anybody, and I left the party. I left probably about 4:30, And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna get back. My girl, who my room. This girl I travel with. I call her my travel buddy. Uh-huh. She's my favorite, man. We know each other. There's nothing going on. Like we get each other. Like I know. Like, hey, Christy. Okay, we're gonna leave at 7:30. Well, okay. What time you need the bathroom? Okay. So like, she'll get up maybe at 6 and be in there till like fucking 7:15. Gives me like 15 minutes to do but I'm gonna do it. So but I realize that going in. So, but we get along great, right? So I'm thinking, and usually she goes to the party, she does her thing. I won't see her for the rest of the night, if you know what I mean. And I might see her in the morning. So I figured, when she was dressed in, I was like, oh shit, she gonna get some, because she was dressed nice. Like, okay. So I figured she ain't gonna be home. I'm gonna go in, right? And I mean, goddamn, I open the door, and her fucking shoes were, and she was asleep. Like, fuck, I can't. Fucking, I go, okay.
You can't what? Jack off in the room or in the
Yeah, jack off. I wasn't gonna put on Louis C.K. on her, like trying to turn my back and shit.
No,
like,
you go to the bathroom.
Wow, without my fucking laptop? Use my imagination? You crazy?
Take your laptop into the bathroom.
Then she really would know.
Crazy.
Yeah, then she really would
She's
know.
already asleep.
Huh?
You said she was asleep.
Yeah, but people are asleep, but sometimes they ain't that asleep. You know what I mean? They're asleep, but they're like, okay, I know he's here. Where's his laptop? Oh my God! You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah.
First of all, if you butt ass naked, don't put a laptop on your lap. That's not good for you.
Yeah, but you don't understand how the bathrooms are, especially there. And like, I don't know what it is in Spain, at least at a hotel.
Man, I don't even need you to explain to me why you couldn't beat your meat in Spain. Okay, I get it. there's not enough space and opportunity. I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, it wasn't like a big, oh, man. I mean, it wasn't like, oh, shucks. Oh, golly gee willikers.
Man,
But
you just beat off in the hallway.
that's a good way to get arrested. Man, I don't know the rules, but I don't know what country you're in, but that would always get you arrested. I mean, there's things that are international, and there's things that are like regional, and there's things and national. But that is one of the things where will always get you arrested. Yeah, universal. That will always. You could be in space and like aliens go by. You're going to jail. They'll pass by their spaceship. You're going to jail. You can't beat off in outer space.
Because you can't get an erection in space.
You can't?
No.
Oh, that's right. You can. Yeah. But you can pee though, right?
Yeah.
But it goes up, right?
Who told you can't get an erection in space?
Google it.
Yeah, Google. You ain't doing shit else, Malik. Google. Can you get an erection in space? That's some shit men do, I think. I think women do shit like, will my titties drop in space? Oh, I don't know. What do women do Google if they were in space?
There's no gravity in space. So if your titties drop on Earth, they're not going to drop.
What big titty astronauts do we have? She's like this. Can I be the first woman in outer space?
Houston, we have a problem. It's 44H.
Houston, help me.
All the other they only let lesbians go to space.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go on this spacewalk.
Take these titties down and go do some calculations about the orbits of Jupiter.
Somebody hand me a monkey wrench. Hand me a monkey wrench. I gotta fix this shit. Fucking pussy. She's out there fucking. Hey, and turn it to Ellen. She's watching the whole
So all the young, pretty girls out there, you can be whatever you want.
Don't let me stop you. Even if you got big titties, you can still go to outer space. You get me fucked up. You're in outer space. You're in a black astronaut. He's trying to holler at you. Hey, listen. He
knocking on the fucking window.
You got that big ass outside.
Hey, yo, bitch.
Yeah.
It's cold out here. Let that nigga in.
Hey, yo, bitch. You know I'm in outer space. I'm trying to do a spacewalk. But I see them titties and I'm like, yo, what up? Hey, yo, bitch. He got that big ass astronaut helmet.
I would be orbiting that ass, shouting.
He's knocking on the space station on the door. Yeah, let me in. I'm on huff and puff. Come on, ain't no gravity out here, bitch. I can't get my dick out. That'd be fucked if you catch a Me Too lawsuit in outer space. I was trying to fix the space station, and then he made me feel uncomfortable.
Technically, if you do it outside.
So that's
if you do it outside, because there's no law in outer space. That's out of Earth's jurisdiction.
That's Milky Way jurisdiction. That's universal. All of a sudden,
ain't no universal.
A spaceship comes with the cherries and shit. Are you bullshitting? Fucking aliens
What
get out.
What they gonna ask for your universal ID?
Hey, you got an ID on? I'm a fucking astronaut, man. Okay. Hey, and they get the ray guns. Get the ray guns out. You get shot in outer space. That'd be so fucked up. You just floating like this.
How long does it take to Google if you?
Oh no, I stopped looking it up because it wasn't true. That's not true. You can get an erection in space. They actually said, but none of these people are scientists. So
so it's a bunch of dudes saying, yeah, my dick gets hard in space all the time. And
Can you fuck in space? How about that? Can you fuck in space?
You definitely fuck in space.
I wonder if anybody ever fucked in space. Or will they admit it? Because think about, if they admit it, then I mean.
They're all nerds.
Nerds like to fuck. Nerds fuck.
Dude, the last place you want to have a venereal disease is fucking outer space.
What kind of herpes you gonna get in space?
They did not bring any of the.
I got space herpes.
They ain't got none of the medicine up there for your burning ass.
Oh.
This nigga just
in outer space?
Yeah, for sure.
Rotating fire dick. Look, y'all, it's a mini sun. This shit hot.
I got space herpes. Oh, that bitch gave me mercury herpes.
Hey, yo, I'm about to stick my dick outside the window real quick. Cool this bitch down.
Oh, I'm burning. Oh, I'm burning.
Just the tip, baby. That sting.
What happened? I was fucking these space hoes, and one of them burned me. I knew I should have trusted that mercury bitch.
Should have stuck to the mermaids.
Come here, Jupiter, bitch. Oh, no, that's Saturn. Let me get inside one of them rings. Let me get inside one of them rings.
Bend over, girl. You know what this is?
Hey, Uranus. You want to see my Jupiter?
Ooh, that girl got some Neptune on her. Straight wet, son.
That would be, I mean, I don't don't know. The shit you
What kind
can't.
of nerd fucking space porn that we just
But you know what? You
that
could be
was
a
weird as fuck.
But you can be a nerd, but you can still. I mean, just because they're nerd. I mean, what did you know? What does make a nerd?
See, this is the stereotypical version of a nerd is a fucking glasses, pocket protector, that white shirt, fucking I ain't study equations, none of that. Okay, that's a nerd in math. But you can be a nerd in sports, you can be a nerd in fucking
How are you a nerd in
TV
sports?
shows.
How are you a nerd in sports?
If you know all the stats to your fucking favorite team.
Oh, I thought you meant like an athlete nerd.
It's autistic at that point.
No, it's the same type of nerd. It's just you.
Well, Barry Bonds batted
It's
327
like,
against
oh, you're a
left-handed.
sports nerd. Get a fucking life, sports
Well,
nerd.
let me tell you something about Barry Bonds, buddy. Barry Bonds batted 327 against left-handed hitters on Mondays. What the fuck? On Mondays? Yeah, so I always bet $400 every time he was up against us. So I'm a millionaire. So fuck you, buddy.
Hey, I need that nigga to fucking advise me on some bets. But no, you can. I mean, there's all types of nerds. You can be a fucking nerd about politics. You can be a nerd about fucking zoo animals.
Are you guys a nerd about anything?
MotoGP. I'm a nerd about that shit. I mean, that's the shit. I used to be, I could stay up all night and watch it. Now I gotta take a nap and then wake up. And I wake up for practice. I watch them practice.
I'm a nerd about comedy. I fucking love it to death.
I'm a nerd about comedy also. So, I mean, MotoGP
If you were a
and
real
comedy.
nerd about comedy, you would have said it.
And movies. I'll tell you, I'll do the movie by
Yeah,
myself.
this
That's my favorite.
motherfucker will watch a bullshit ass pepperoni pizza movie. Fuck.
Hey, I will watch. What do you call those?
This nigga watched Schindler's List 2 straight to DVD. That shit.
Schindler's List 2. Oh, must have been the black Jews, the ones nobody cared about.
The short list, nigga.
The ones that nobody cared about. The black Jews were behind the other ones.
No name niggas getting roasted.
And they were in Auschwitz, they were like in Auschwitz 2, they were behind everything else. Hey, there's some black Jews. It's over. The war's over. And they just left them there. And shit. You know what? Another conspiracy theory I heard.
Oh.
No. I heard.
Get it, BT.
I heard in Antarctica, there's what they call the wall. And on the other side of that wall is like a whole nother. Like,
How will we know? He ain't never been on the other side.
haven't you heard about what's happening over there?
No. Tell me.
I really think in Antarctica that's where all the shit is. Like that's where all the aliens, everything. Because think about who goes down there. I mean, they've got like I had a buddy who actually took a cruise down there in Antarctica, and he said it smells like penguin shit down there because a lot of penguins down there and they shit. Look, think about it. It's never gonna thaw out, so it's just a lot of penguins. A lot of penguin shit. It stinks, and yeah.
I thought you were gonna say I had a buddy went down there and he seen something.
Nah, you just said it smells like penguin. This is why I stopped listening. The
All right, I'm just
second
saying.
you said fucking,
Okay.
what goes on down there? Nothing. It's fucking frozen all the time.
Even in the summer, in Arctic summer.
All the time.
Is that like hot girl summer?
It's the opposite of hot girl summer.
We don't know. But we don't know, though. I mean, you can't poo-poo something that you don't
What
know.
do you mean you don't know?
You can't-
I don't know what? That it's cold as fuck year round?
we know that, but we don't know other things about Antarctica. That's why.
What else is there to know? It's literally frozen all the time.
But we don't know.
There are
other things.
no animals there but those penguins who only nest there. Half the time they fucking poop out an egg. One parent goes to the ocean to get food. The other parent fucking raises the egg. When that parent comes back, they fucking switch.
So wouldn't it make sense for a lot of UFOs to be there?
No.
I mean, think about it.
What's going on for them to be? What are they?
Because there's no
they
one
coming
there.
to the worst spot on the planet to not be seen to do what?
They don't want to be seen.
So
Antarctica.
what are they doing in Antarctica?
Antarctica and Alaska.
There's
think
no
about it.
fucking. They're not getting Wi-Fi, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
Because they can do all they want because no one's in Antarctica. That's why. You don't. What do you think? UFOs gonna go to Cleveland and watch a fucking. They don't call it Indians
What's
anymore. What do they
more
call it?
probable, going to where the people are so you can observe them, or going to Antarctica so you can do what? Fucking nothing. There's nothing to do but be cold. Were they holding experiments on this raggedy ball?
They can have
Earth?
they can have their space station there. Like they say on the other side of the moon, they say that's where the aliens dock at, on the other side of the moon. I'm just saying, you guys are all laughing and poo-pooing it. One day, the real truth's gonna come out and you go, BT was right. And by then, I'll probably be dead.
No,
But
you
I'm-
definitely will be.
No. I'm telling you, man, the truth is seeping out.
Ragamuffin.
The truth is seeping out
What
everywhere.
truth are you talking about?
Everything is seeping out. Okay, they're talking about now. They're talking about we're going to start get to the point in technology where you can read people's minds.
Oh my God.
Okay, y'all, you really? Look at that, Malik.
Guarantee
Look
you,
at that. No,
I
look.
guarantee you don't
Look it
need
up.
technology to
Look it
read
up.
my mind right now.
No,
Just
look it up.
guess
Look.
what the fuck
Look
I'm
it up,
thinking
Malik.
about
Look it up.
at
Look it
this
up.
current moment.
Look it up, Malik. Look it up.
While he's looking it up, make sure you guys head on over to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. Become
within
a
the next
member.
10 years, Malik, within the next 10 years, look up what Elon Musk said about technology where you can read people's minds. That technology's coming.
Fucking Christ, you got to volunteer for that technology where they fucking implant a chip and then, yeah, I've heard about it.
Well, you know, if they said it.
You know what else I heard? That fucking Jesus was coming back, that there was a tooth fairy. I heard a bunch of bullshit.
Tooth fairy, if you would think about it, your parents are the tooth fairy, so that's not really bullshit.
It is bullshit.
I mean, they are the tooth fairy, so that's not really bullshit.
There's no such thing as a fairy.
What's technically what's a fairy?
A little sprite with wings.
A little sprite.
Magical, butterfly-shaped.
Like your mom?
How would you know what my mom looked like?
I mean, like a mom. A mom is like a fairy.
What are
Because she
you
does
talking
she
about?
does magical stuff. I mean, seriously, moms are. I'm telling you, man.
Some moms are, not all moms are.
You got to think out the box, Dion.
What would you know about Box BT?
When they start seeping information out like this,
What are you talking about? He didn't say anything.
Malik,
I looked it up and it seems like you might be somewhat onto something, but
what did it say, Malik?
I'm not about to read a whole.
Well, just cliff note it. You can read, right?
He didn't read the whole thing. You know how long it's gonna take for this nigga to cliff notes? It'll be Clifford by the time he's fucking done.
No, Clifford to be dead. Clifford to be in college.
I'm not about
Ain't
to
Clifford
read
a
all
dog?
this. Basically, it's saying that there's some truth to it though. That how they have stuff that can like go through your memories. But I don't know about reading your mind though.
That's going to be within the next, I'll say, at least 10 years. Think about the shit that's here now that we didn't think. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. I went to junior college starting in 86, 87, okay? Mm-hmm. At 86, 87, that was before you guys were born, right? Right? I mean, seriously.
I was born at 84.
Okay. How about you, Malik?
That's way before I was.
You ain't got to say shit like that, Malik. You ain't got to say hurt my feelings. Anyway, so I remember our TV, my professor said, you know what they got now? They got these technologies now. They got TVs you can hang on the wall. And we were like, they go, hang on the wall like a picture. And it's so clear that it freaks people out. He goes, that's going to be available for humans to buy. In such years. That was in 86, man. That was in 86. So it finally became fruition around. Remember the big thing? That was the big thing. Oh, shit, look at this TV. And how great this guy. But that was back in the 90s. That's when flat screen TVs came.
I'm not denying that artificial intelligence is going to take us to the dystopian future that we all know is coming. I am well aware that humans are dumb enough to put their fucking chips in their brain to let other people control them and monitor them in a way that will eventually come back to bite you in the ass. There's never enough positive benefits for this type of technology. It was just like when I can tap my card and I can also give you cash. It's fine. It doesn't need to evolve. It doesn't need to change. We don't need
They're doing
that.
away with cash slowly, but sure. Have you seen?
I know.
I've never.
You know why? So they can fucking come in and fucking just take your shit when they go to mind wipe your dumb ass after you refuse to sign up for whatever stupid program.
But you know what though? But they almost got us behind a wall in the sense that you can't escape it. They're gonna make.
I know you're fucked, bro. We're librarians, and they're like, yo, we got the internet now, so catalog all the shit, but you're going digital, whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not.
Either fucking learn the program,
the same way,
or you can lose your job.
The same way Google is hooked up with Facebook, they're hooked up with everything else when you get a new phone.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have.
It's like, no, I don't want to know. You can't. They say you can't change your email. I don't want my email hooked up. You can't. I go, the fuck? I mean, they got.
And they basically, well, don't use our service then.
Yeah.
So then you're one of them off the grid fucking rabbit eating motherfuckers, and I don't want to be that.
And you go to a place and go, hey, all I got is cash. Well, we don't accept that. Who the fuck doesn't?
And the next thing you know, you're fucking like, the goddamn government's the reason why we got to take arms up against the fucking Federation. And it's like, I don't want to be in this shitty fucking movie.
I've never been there before. I've never been in a society before where I've never seen place that don't take cash. I've never heard that. That should scare more people.
I gave a motherfucker $20.10, and this nigga had no idea what to do.
And he had a cashier?
Yeah,
I mean, he had
a
cash register?
let me get my manager. I said, let me get my motherfucking change, nigga.
How much was it?
It was like, I don't know, $7.90 or some shit. So I gave the nigga 20 and 10. Just give me back the other. I already put it in.
Man, I think we're all, hey.
And I'm all for giving that big dumb nigga $15 an hour.
From Friday the 13th. We're all doomed.
You know,
Question.
Yeah.
I think you guys as parents are saying the same thing about you guys. Like, oh, they got fucking TVs, and what the fuck's a TV?
They're gonna be mind zombies.
yeah, because before TVs they read books.
No,
Before they
listen
read-
to the radio. Listen to the radio. The radio, Lewis gets knocked down by Smelling. Oh, Smelling beats him. Lewis gets knocked out by the Great White Hope. Oh, Lewis is knocked down. It's a terrible blow for America. Oh, Lewis got beat by the Great White Man. Oh, Lewis knocks him down. They're 1-1. Lewis defeats Hitler. I mean, and then all of a sudden, boom. I mean, seriously. And then all of a sudden, the gradualness of TV came.
What if Joe Louis did beat Hitler?
He basically did, because think about it. Max Schmeling, Hitler was on that. Hitler was on that.
No, I think it was a bunch of other people who did.
Hitler was on that Hitler shit, but Max Schmeling
I
wasn't.
think the Russians helped. I think the fucking
Yeah, but-
English helped.
Oh, no, but
That's
come on,
that
man.
great American propaganda for you. Joe Louis whooped Hitler.
Yeah.
No, the fuck he didn't.
Listen,
Just because he beat up one white dude in Germany, who gives a fuck? That had nothing to do with
but
the
Max
war.
Schmeling wasn't even about that. In fact, when Joe Louis died, he helped pay for his funeral.
Max
man.
Schmeling
He was
knew.
a good dude.
Max Schmeling knew he couldn't whoop the...
He knocked him out the first time. Yes, he
didn't
did.
count.
Yes,
Joe Louis was 75 years old.
Joe Louis, 125 years old. He had arthritis. He took some Doan's pills. It didn't help. No, but seriously, truth though. So it's like,
God, your conspiracy theories just go so far beyond the pale.
well, because you don't think
He's
outside
like, what's on the other side
All
of the wall? There's
right.
a bunch of aliens that don't want to be found and study us. Like, if they can come here, they don't have to come down
If you guys
here.
are watching, Fuck to Buy Me a Coffee, I want you to go to a computer and look about the wall in Antarctica,
Don't
and then
waste
put it
your
in the
time.
comments,
Don't
okay?
ever say, fuck, buy me a coffee. What are you doing?
No.
No.
Fuck Buy Me a Coffee, and then go up and look up.
No, go
the
to
wall.
buymeacoffee.com
And look up the
/sorry,
wall- the
we're
wall
canceled,
in
and
Antarctica.
then go to the wall. What are you doing? Don't ever do that.
Like I said, go to the wall in Antarctica and find out. And then once you go, see, Deanna, I think BT's on to something. Send. Do that shit.
I think you're on something for sure.
On to something.
Yeah, you're on to the next thing that you're on, because what the fuck are you talking about? Like, if aliens could really travel all the way here to study us, why would they come down here? What do they need to come down here for? If they can get here,
They're
they know
space
what's
traveling.
here.
Okay, first of all, okay,
You think
consider,
they just taking pictures and sending that shit back like little kids taking selfies?
consider this construct. Maybe, no, seriously, maybe everything around, maybe aliens invented Earth. Or they found Earth and it was uninhabited, and aliens actually helped.
What, are we an aquarium for fucking weird space niggas? Is that what you're saying?
I was thinking interstellar vibes.
That's what I'm thinking, man. I think it goes deeper than what people are. It goes deeper than.
You know
what
why
you're
you think that? Because you don't know better.
man? Because you ain't thinking behind. You ain't thinking, Dion. So everything what you see is what you.
No.
Everything what you see is what you get, basically. is
No,
what you're
not
saying.
everything. The majority of things, yes. Yeah, the majority of things.
The majority, like what's the majority? Like.
Like, the majority of what you see on this podcast is unscripted.
Oh, that's evident. Oh, that's a no-brainer. I mean, there's first graders going, are these guys going to
But
really
it
get to
is
the
what
meat
it
of-
is. You know?
Other than that, no. Other than that, I just think the world is not what it appears to be to us now. I think it's slow. Like I said, the information
What do
is
you think the
seeping fuck
reason
out.
is? Let's talk about that. Let's
Because we can't take a real truth.
Hold on. Hypothetically,
Okay.
in your scenario, where there is an ice wall and something's on the other side,
Yes.
right? What is the reasoning for it being slowly leaked?
Because you can't. Because as human beings, we're brought up like this. Okay, and Jesus was white, and da 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 da, and the
Not as human beings, as Americans.
and the Americans.
Yes.
Oh my, you see how
Not every human being was taught Jesus was white. That's why I'm saying you got to be.
Oh, okay.
specific
As
about
Americans, you see how we were brought up to be Americans, and then the Pilgrims came over, and we had a great Thanksgiving,
Okay,
and we watched the
okay,
Cowboys
right.
and Indians play football,
Okay.
and then Dallas won, and seriously, you see how we were brought up, and that's why you tell a white kid something like, "Okay, we invented everything. You didn't invent a fucking thing. That's why they have critical race theory. That's why they're trying to keep it out of the schools, because when the real truth comes down,
have to do
it has to do with everything.
With aliens.
Listen, it has to do with everything, because if you continually tell people the same thing year after year after year after year after year after year, from centuries on, from the 70s, when this country was a country, till the present day, they've been taught the same bullshit. So when the truth starts seeping out, they go,
So white people are responsible for the hidden alien people? It's white people's fault. Is that what I'm hearing?
Fault. I wouldn't say fault, but I'm just saying, I mean, when it's all said and done and the destruction of this earth comes, it's not going to be our fault. But I mean, but we see who runs shit. So what has actually changed?
So your whole conspiracy behind aliens and the ice wall and everything that we don't know is because white people are assholes.
I didn't say that. Because you're not listening and you're taking my words. What I'm saying is, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we've been taught the same thing pretty much.
By who?
Fucking by the schools and everything since the beginning of fucking time.
But you gotta be specific, because at the end of your point, you're saying somebody, and I'm asking you who that somebody is.
We have been taught the same thing.
Who is we?
You know who we is. The system has been taught to teach us the same thing.
So
year after year
at the end of the day, the reason why the mainstream universe of humans.
The mainstream universe?
Yes.
Like the top 40 universes?
No.
the Dua Lipa?
Everybody on Earth. The main reason why the main population is because white people who control everything have a secret reason to not tell people, and then slowly but surely it's lead because of intermingling.
Do you remember War of the Worlds? Or what happened with War of the Worlds? You don't remember that? No. It was a radio show back in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah. Say that one more time.
Listen, there you go again with that bullshit.
Who do this shit? He does this shit every week.
No, I'm not. Because you don't know shit.
Do you remember the 40s? No, nigga. I was not there.
You know why? That's your. You know how you respond to arguments? Is you raise your voice. You don't think logically. You raise your voice and think that's how you solve a problem. No, you raise your voice and think that's how you.
You're literally arguing a bullshit conspiracy theory.
No, it's not a conspiracy.
Right
I say, listen,
now.
you know why? Because during War of the Worlds, which is a radio show back in the 40s. Malik, look it up. Malik, look it up.
Did I or did I not say hypothetically in this scenario when I started the conversation?
Everybody knows War of the Worlds.
And now he's fucking yelling at me for raising my voice.
Because you always raise your voice. Like I said, you raise your voice like a bad single mother when she knows she's a bad single mother.
Who was yelling first?
You always yell. You always yell. When you can't get your point across, you fucking yell.
I'm not trying to make a point.
I'm trying to make a point, and you always yell back. And what I'm trying to say,
always yell back.
And what I'm
which
trying to
means you were yelling first.
And what
Thank you.
And what I'm saying, in the 40s, when they did War of the Worlds, right? It was a radio show, and in the radio show he said, "Oh my God, aliens are attacking." And and people on Earth, all people in the United States lost their fucking minds. They go, aliens are here. And the United States was like, and we were like, whoa, fuck, we can't tell them shit. And you can't tell the truth to us now. I mean, it's ingrained in, shit that we know is bullshit. It's been so ingrained in us that when we think outside the box, we're considered crazy.
Time out. Okay. I'm accepting the reasons that you're giving. I'm just asking follow-up questions.
Okay.
Because this is your hypothetical scenario.
Okay.
All right. So you say...
Did you look up War of the Worlds, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you say that the reason they're not telling us all this information that they have is because we can't handle it. Yeah, and the reason why we can't handle it is because they have programmed us to not be able to handle it.
Look how the government has done everything.
I'm asking you, am I getting correct what you're saying? The gist of it.
Yes, the gist of it.
Okay. So, with that being said, the people in charge who know about the ice wall and the aliens, they started a program to train people to be unaware of the ice wall and the aliens and all the extra shit that you say is behind closed doors, where the mainstream people don't recognize what's really going on behind the scenes. The Wizard of Oz shit, right?
Yeah. And how our government has a $20 billion program that no one knows where it's going.
What is the speculation for the reasoning behind that? Did they make a deal with the aliens who said, hey, you better not tell the world about us or we'll blow all y'all to smithereens?
How would I know that? They're not going to let that leak out.
I'm asking you what your opinion is.
My opinion is this. They've made contact and there's some stuff going on. But like I told you, that one conspiracy theory where they told Jimmy Carter, they supposedly told him that aliens invented religion because they wanted human beings to get along. We see how that worked out. Now, and it goes again. If you talk to somebody really religious and they can't see outside the box. No, Jesus. And you say, no. So if you tell them the aliens this, that would go against their belief of religion. No, Jesus. Like, I just remember talking to Miss Pat about The Secret. And that Secret's no big deal. I like The Secret. The book The Secret, right? And like, she goes, no, just read the Bible. I go, you're not getting the point. Sometimes people don't want to read the Bible. They want to read another thing that's going to make a positive thing without the religious aspect. And you can't really talk to somebody who's really religious. Say, no, the Bible, and say, all right, fuck it.
Let me ask you this.
And they don't think aliens exist. Somebody really religious, they don't think aliens exist.
You have to believe in aliens if you believe.
No, you don't have to. But talk to somebody really religious. Talk to somebody really religious.
Okay. Just on the surface.
Okay.
Can you be from a place that you created?
Man, say that again, please.
Can you be from a place you created?
As in, give me an example, please. That's a very
God is an alien. He created the earth.
You don't, because you.
What difference does it make if I say it quietly? It's the same fucking information.
Because it's better that way.
So you automatically have to believe in aliens if you believe that a God created the place that you come from.
No, listen, we're on the same side when it comes to that. That sounds simple, but they don't think that way. Really religious people don't think that way. I'm just telling you, a really religious person, talk to somebody really religious. They don't think aliens because it goes against their view of God, Jesus, and everything. Like, no, you don't talk about the Bible like that.
Well, what are angels if not aliens?
Dude, you ain't got to.
So you can't tell me they don't believe in aliens. They have to. They
don't have to.
By definition,
Dion.
You can't believe in a God who created the earth because he wouldn't be from earth, thus making him an alien. So if you say, I believe in God,
don't you believe?
Because you won't accept me yelling it, so I'm trying to say it slower.
I'm on your side on this. You preach to the choir. I'm with you on this.
Okay,
hear me out. I'm with you.
You're saying they...
I'm just saying people don't because they're so wrapped up in the religion that this country is supposedly founded on that they can't see outside their box. They can't see the forest for the trees. You can't tell them, hey, listen, aliens exist. The government says it. That's why it's coming out now. Nope. Jesus, that's magic to me. You don't believe in Bigfoot, but you believe in Jesus, and they didn't really a picture of Jesus. Well, him eating with his boys, but you believe in Jesus. You believe in a miracle, but you don't believe in aliens. And you don't believe all the other stuff.
Stop. But see, that's what they do.
They don't.
They do. They're just unaware of it because, like I said, you can't come from a place you created. You would already have existed, therefore, you can't come from there because it didn't exist before you. God is not of earth. He created it and plucked our little raggedy asses down here. So you believe in aliens. And any idiotic Christian religious person who says, no, I don't believe in aliens, I believe in one true God. Well, guess what? The nigga's alien to earth, where you're from. So he ain't from here.
You preach to the choir on that. I just told you that.
Okay.
I'm with you on that.
I know you, and I'm talking to the Christians out there.
And they ain't listening. They don't believe my ice wall before they believe what you're saying. They will. No, well, I believe in an ice wall, but talk about Jesus that way.
What was again, I'm still looking for the reasoning that they have to keep this shit secret for so long.
Because we can't take it down.
Are you sure? Because I feel like they dropped that alien information and people just didn't care.
Well, yeah, because we were going through so much other
COVID,
shit.
even comedians said it. No, but they dropped that information while the all that shit was going on. They aliens, Black Lives Matter, Me Too, and all of a sudden aliens got lost in the shuffle.
This is way past that stuff, though.
I thought that was funny. No, you both made a point. They dropped that information, got aliens, and nobody really jumped on. Like, yeah. Anyway,
well, here's the thing, though.
Okay.
I mean, there's one of two reasons why they would keep this information secret. Either they were threatened or they're profiting.
I think we took some of their technology and we made like some of the Air Force. Some of our defense system stuff. I mean, think about it. Okay, remember the movie The Predator? During that time The Predator came out, the military was working on making themselves invisible. That was something they worked on, making themselves invisible.
All right, I sent the Am I the Asshole in the group chat.
Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also sent the would you rather's.
Okay, let's go with.
Are you gonna read the am I the asshole?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll read the am I the asshole.
Read the top two. That's important.
You asshole. Well, okay. God damn.
Oh, BT's not gonna know the fucking not slang, whatever it's called.
Anyway, I stole somebody else's table. Spouse, 40 male, and I, 35-year-old female. We're out shopping in our local Indian market. I don't know why to say that. At a small cafe restaurant, while spouse and I order things at different counters for a quick dine-in bite, someone else placed a bag on the last open table, claimed, in parentheses, the table as his, and went somewhere else. When I was done with placing my order, I came and sat myself on the claimed seats, since no one was physically sitting there except a lonely shopping bag on top of the table. Then my spouse came, sat himself, and we started chatting while waiting for our food to be served. This guy who had claimed the table earlier came and angrily told me, bitch, you better get the fuck, no, claimed that he was sitting there, even though no one was sitting there except the shopping bag. I told him off by saying, man, you need to suck my dick. I told him off by saying I didn't see anyone sitting here. Besides, this is an open cafe, not a DTDC bus where you get to claim a table by placing your belongings on it. Had he asked to share the table, I wouldn't have minded, but the tone he used pissed me off. Her spouse says I am in the wrong and shouldn't have taken the seat. So, am I the asshole in this situation? That's a good question. You place a bag and you leave.
You're both assholes. You're an asshole for not being ready to sit down at the table and by putting your bag there. And you're an asshole for being like, I seen this nigga claimed it, but I don't give a fuck. That both makes you an asshole, and this is how we get shit everywhere. Because the guy who walked off, you knew you wasn't finna be at that table. You had to go do something. That's your ass. The guy who was there, hey man, if you and your wife are ordering different shit, somebody claimed a table like that nigga did. Then you don't have this problem. Y'all both assholes.
They both order at different counters, but I just think him leaving that bag and then leaving.
If those are the rules of claiming shit, why did he and his wife, hey baby, where you want to sit before we go buy this shit?
Or they were like, man, fuck his bag. I mean, you see what the bag's at. I guess somebody's sitting there.
In either scenario,
fuck his bag. Let's sit here
anyway.
anyway. I wish he would come up and say some shit.
You an asshole in that situation. So either way, you an asshole. Don't put your shit down to claim something and you ain't finna be there for a minute and other people are waiting. That's an asshole thing to do. Be ready or get the fuck out of line.
I'm gonna say, okay, let's put it this way. Let's say you have to pick a side. Who would you say? Who was the asshole? If you have to. Although, I'm with you, they both are, but if you had to.
The guy who dropped his stuff there.
Yeah.
Because this ain't reservation seating. This ain't that type of situation, motherfucker. Fuck your bag, nigga. I'll put your shit on the floor. Nigga, I'll go through your bag. You ain't even here, motherfucker.
He put a bag there.
Fuck your bag, nigga. Your bag don't mean shit to me.
I wonder if it was...
Especially if you didn't say, hey, I'm going to be right back. You just put your shit down, you ain't had no communication, and then you finna come up in my face because I done took this table that your ass wasn't here for, and you got a problem with me? Who the fuck are you, bag boy? That's what I'd have told him.
Little duffel bag boy, go get your money, little duffel bag boy. Man, that's a
get money.
That's, you know what? She's an asshole too, but I should say bitch. It's all those people like, well, see, she's a nigga, I was a nigga. Okay, she was, I think, I'm going to go with the dude first. He was an asshole for putting the bag there and leaving, thinking people would honor his shit by saying, oh, there's a bag there. I mean,
I could have been buying for all they know. This might have been their last meal. They was at the Indian market.
So racist. Yeah, I'm going to go with the dude first. The dude leaving the bag. Tell us what you think. I say the dude leaving the bag. But I'm with Dion. They're both assholes because she made, of course, she made it sound like if he would have just asked nicely, we could have shared it.
No, that was the guy saying it.
No, that was a girl. It was a woman. But
the woman was the whole.
Yeah, the whole thing was a woman because her spouse says I'm in the wrong. Even her husband was like, "No, baby, you wrong." So, or maybe he just didn't want to fight that dude because women are put you in such a where you got to fight.
I thought the man was beefing with the man. It was the wife.
The wife was beefing with the dude,
well,
and she said her husband said she was wrong. I'm gonna say the dude was wrong by placing his bag there, thinking people would honor it. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
say,
man.
Yeah,
If this ain't a fine dining establishment where you done called in reservations, I don't give a fuck about your bag. Nigga, if I need to sit down and eat.
okay, it happened at Starbucks. If I put my shit down at Starbucks and came back and like, my shit was there, and they look at you like, so I'm gonna say the person putting the bag down because you kind of gotta stay with your shit.
Yeah.
But I would be mad if I did it at Starbucks and came back and somebody like pushed my shit to the side and you go,
That would be crazy. Like,
the fuck do you think this is? I mean, that happened to me at the gym. Like, if you go to a real gym, right, and say you want to get on the bench during, like D time, like 5 o'clock on a fucking Monday when everybody wants to bench, right? And say you put your phone and your phone and a towel down, and all of a sudden you come back and some dude's benching and your shit's on the ground. Hey man, what the fuck? Hey man. I mean, who's in the wrong there? Which is almost kind of the same thing. So
I think the person who's moving somebody's stuff is clearly the asshole. Why would you, first off, touching somebody's stuff is crazy. Like,
yeah, touching somebody. I don't even do that shit at the airport. You know, in the airport, I don't know about you. In the airport, when you go, when somebody's stuff is there and it's coming down the thing, and then your stuff is right behind them, I go, "Hey, is this yours?" Because I know how people can be. You know, you touch. Hey, don't touch my stuff. I think I've seen that, and I go, "Okay, you know what? Fuck it," because they do have a point. You know what? Fuck it. I'm with Malik.
If we're at this. Stop. Why is this so crazy here today? I don't understand what's going on. And if we're at a communal place in public where everybody's shit is together, if you say to me, don't touch my stuff when I'm reaching for my stuff, fuck you. Don't nobody give a shit about you. You see all these people around us? It ain't just me, you, and a shit ton of bags, and I'm like, clearly I'm waiting for my shit. Ain't nobody thinking about your shit. Now, if your shit and my shit is similar, and you don't give me the benefit of the doubt of making an honest mistake, you're a fucking asshole.
Now, if she saw him put the bag down, I think it'd be different. But she said the bag was there. I can read that again, okay?
I feel like even if you seen the bag there, I feel like any normal person would be like,
look, man,
somebody must be sitting here. They might have got up and used the restroom. Why would you go sit where
someone else placed the bag? So they placed the bag and then she came on.
I feel like she must have witnessed this because if I would have just
no, she said it. Let me read it again.
I would have assumed that they went to the restroom.
Let me read it again.
Go sit where somebody was just at.
I'll read that part again. Me and the husband ordered at different counters for a quick dining table. Someone else placed the bag on the last open table, claimed the table as his, and went somewhere else. When I was done with placing my order, I came and sat myself on the claimed seat. She was in the wrong.
Yeah, she's for sure in the wrong.
She goes, since no one else was physically sitting there, except the lonely shopping bag. So I'm gonna say she was in the wrong.
What if he went to take a piss or go
take a shit?
Yeah, like you would just move his shit now?
Yeah.
What if he went to go get a quick drink real quick?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it was her.
So y'all not for colonizing other people's shit? It's the American way. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Well,
just because you plant your flag here don't mean shit.
We're gonna pilgrim these
manifest destiny, motherfucker. This is my table now, and if you got a problem with it, guess what? You shouldn't have vacated that shit.
Happy Thanksgiving.
4th of July, motherfucker.
So yeah, she's in the wrong.
Nah.
Let's do it. What do you call it?
Don't leave your shit.
Let's do it. What do you call it?
Lucky
they didn't take your shit.
So anytime you need to use the restroom, just bring all your belongings to the restroom.
No, I'm saying don't claim a table that you're not sitting at.
Who said that he claimed the table?
But he put his shit there.
Yeah.
He could have went to take a piss.
So what is he mad for then if they're sitting there?
I went to take a piss. Why are you sitting in my seat?
Because you weren't sitting here.
What the fuck? So now we're just playing some random game of if you.
No, it's not a random game.
No,
it's hey, I don't
this.
respect your claim. What are you gonna do about it?
I think they're both in the wrong, but if I had to pick, I'm gonna say she was because she moved his shit.
But did she not have every right to be like, well, you weren't here? Because he wasn't.
So you're telling me on God's green earth, if you seen somebody's stuff sitting at a table, you'd be like, well,
Since when has it ever mattered if it was somebody else's shit on earth? That's all we do is come and take other people's shit. How you think you got here?
You know for a fact.
Somebody came and took your mama's belonged to somebody else. What your daddy do? He came and took that shit, and now your little fucking ass came out them balls. That's all we do is come and take other people's shit. It's a continuous cycle.
That don't make it right. That don't make it right.
What do you?
That don't make it right.
That's how we live.
It don't make it right. And it ain't how we live.
Okay, let me ask you this.
It's like hitting raw.
Let me ask you this.
That's wrong.
Let me ask you this. So a lion is chilling underneath a tree.
That's different.
It's fucking hungry.
Animal rules are different.
Hold on. Are we not animals?
Not like this.
Yes, we are.
Okay, here we go.
Why do you think we do the exact same thing they do? They just don't have to justify it to anybody.
You know why?
We got to be like, well, the reason why I did it is because I live in a civilized society and we all agreed upon rules, and so if I break those rules, I should be punished. But in reality, the true nature of my existence is I can do whatever the fuck I want to survive, and
there's going to be consequences.
Okay with
there's
it.
always consequences.
Okay, then.
So the consequence was he lost his table and she's a fucking bitch. So she's the asshole.
No.
She's the asshole. Okay, can we do it? Would you rather?
She's for sure. Yeah.
She's the. Let's do would you rather. Would you rather go to jail for 1 year consecutively?
We've already answered that question.
Okay. Would you rather have balls under your chin or nipples on your nose? Nipples on my nose. So when it's cold, they go.
Dion can suck 'em.
That was really kind of fucking. That was homo.
You look like you put
that was
bunch of stuff in your
Malik waited for that one. I think he was in bed at night going, "Oh, let BT fucking
have nipples on his nose so Dion can suck 'em.
nipples chafing on the BT's nose."
Now, what was that? Balls under your chin?
Balls, yeah, I never. I ain't like.
I don't want to be a ball.
Like I'm a
chin
pickup truck.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Would you rather date Oprah Winfrey or Ellen DeGeneres?
Ellen, by
Ellen, easily.
because I know we're not fucking. So I could just have fun on the date.
Well, Ellen looks like she'd be fun though. She seems like she, you know.
All that pranking she does and how mean she is to her staff. Oh, she has a good time.
Oh, she ain't fun. I don't think Oprah would be fun either, because she'd be talking about her all the time. You know, and how white people work for me. Oh, shut up, bitch. Can you make me something to eat? I'm a billionaire. I don't cook for anybody.
Hold on. I got.
And that's why you ain't married.
I got to call Gail. Hey, girl. Who you interviewing this week? You want to do it on OWN? All right, girl. Stedman. I know my bathwater better be running. You saw the Chappelle Show sketch. I love that shit. All right, girl. I'll call you.
Stedman comes in with the GIMP uniform on and shit. Shut up!
Nah.
She comes fucking Stedman in the ass like he's Marcellus Wallace.
I'm happy for him.
Stedman?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know what?
He never got married. He was still smashing Oprah.
A billionaire.
What more do you want?
It wasn't like he was a bum. I mean, it wasn't like he was like Kevin Federline.
No, he had his own money.
Yeah, he had his own money.
And to be honest, like if he's into Oprah, who else is he trying to get?
Hey, to be honest,
Oprah has a unique look.
What do you mean?
How many other women do you know? But, oh, she kind of look like Oprah. How many times have you ever said that in your life?
Every woman looks like Oprah. Every heavyweight black woman kind of looks like Oprah.
Every heavyweight black woman? What is it? The UFC Oprah Winfrey Lookalike Championship in this corner.
And
now.
And you get a championship. And you get a championship.
In the blue corner, Bertha from Jackson, Mississippi, weighing in at 415 pounds.
With high blood sugar, missing a toe.
The reigning Thanksgiving Day bird cooking, water wing flap arm having, bet not touch the stove champion of the world.
And about to die from a clogged artery, my mama.
And in the red corner,
Go ahead, Malik.
the champion, the undefeated, undisputed, heavyweight big bitch of the world.
Yo, mama.
You bet not be running in and out of this house. Turn the light off if you ain't in there. All right.
Go ahead.
All right, last would you rather question.
I could do that all
Okay.
day.
This up. Okay, would you rather lick a random stranger's behind or their dirty toes?
They're dirty toes.
Yeah, dirty toes. I mean,
Nah.
I can deal with some toe jam,
I
but
don't want to just.
You don't
I
wanna-
don't eat ass.
you don't
man.
want no
It's
ass
not my
jam.
thing.
Yeah, I know.
No, thank you.
Yeah, he don't eat ass.
Stop eating ass. It's gross. This was a fun episode.
It was good. I
We
like
got to do another one. Are you ready?
They don't know that. Are we going to go consecutively or in this one?
Yeah, we'll end this one. All right.
Okay, so we got to go. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. Make sure you go to buymeacoffee.com/sorry. Cancel. Become a Cancel Crew member for $6. Get a bonus episode and early access. Also, pick up our T-shirts for $25. 2 different designs, shipped directly to your house. We appreciate all the support. Shout out to Nat, Christine, Keith, and
The beer guy.
what's it? Shaggy Beer Nerd. So SGN.
Yeah.
SBN, Shaggy Beer Nerd. What SGN?
Yeah.
Fuck did the G say? I don't know.
Let's
wrap up the show.
Okay.
Let's get
We gotta go. All right.
So thank you guys for tuning
Thanks.
to another episode of Sour Canceled. I'm Dion Curry.
I'm BT, and like we say about this time, you know the word.
Please like, subscribe, and share.
There is an ice wall in Antarctica.
Oh my fucking God.